Hi everyone. Have you ever wondered what a kidney doctor actually eats in a day? Well, today, I'm giving you a real, unfiltered look at what I eat, from my first sip of coffee in the morning to the last bite of dinner at night. Now, I want to be clear, I'm a kidney doctor, but I don't have kidney disease, so this isn't a meal plan for everyone. Still, I think you'll find it helpful, especially if you're trying to eat in a way that supports your kidneys, your heart, your blood pressure, and your overall well-being. I'm passionate about helping people improve their health with food, without sacrificing flavor. If you've ever struggled to figure out what healthy really means, especially with kidney health in mind, this video is for you. Let us start with breakfast, my favorite way to set the tone for the rest of the day. I usually wake up around 6 a.m., whether I'm heading to the office or the hospital. And honestly, when mornings are rushed, I need something quick but still nourishing. Most days, I go for a toasted whole-grain English muffin topped with sliced banana or fresh berries, depending on what I've got in the kitchen. Then I sprinkle on a little hemp hearts or chia seeds. Hemp hearts are one of my go-to additions. They're packed with plant-based omega-3 south and help keep me full until lunch. The fruit gives me antioxidants and fiber, and the whole grains help stabilize my energy levels throughout the morning. If you need to watch your potassium, of course you'll want to adjust the fruit. But for me, this combo is perfect. Simple, tasty, and loaded with nutrients. Oh, and of course, I always have a big glass of water and a black coffee to go with it. I drink my coffee plain, no sugar, no cream, just straight up, fast, easy, and it gets the job done. Now, from a scientific standpoint, this breakfast hits a lot of the right notes. A diet rich in fiber and whole grains is linked with better blood pressure control and a lower risk of chronic kidney disease. Plus, starting your day with plants and healthy fats, it's a win all around. Let us move on to lunch, the part of the day where things can get a little tricky. I'm often on the go, juggling patients, meetings, or hospital work. So lunch needs to be quick, easy to prepare, and still packed with nutrition. When I'm at home or have a little more time, I love building a big, colorful salad. It's never exactly the same, and that's part of what keeps it interesting. Here's what I use today. A base of crisp romaine lettuce, actually from my neighbor's garden, which makes it even better. Then I added chickpeas for plant protein, cucumber, tomatoes, and avocado for healthy fats. I drizzled it with a little lemon juice and extra virgin olive oil. That's it. But here's my favorite part. I always throw in a surprise. Something seasonal or unexpected. Today it's a handful of fresh strawberries. Other days it might be pumpkin seeds, slivered almonds, or even roasted sweet potato cubes. These little touches add texture, flavor, and extra nutrients so the salad never feels boring. Sometimes I'll top it off with leftover grilled veggies, or maybe some baked salmon or chicken from the night before. It just depends on what's in the fridge. Now let's talk about why this kind of lunch matters. A salad like this follows the Mediterranean diet pattern, which emphasizes vegetables, legumes, olive oil, and whole grains. That way of eating has been shown to reduce the risk of both developing and progressing chronic kidney disease. It's also great for heart health and managing inflammation. Let's fast forward a bit. I finish work, head home, and just like kids raiding the pantry after school, I need a snack. I keep it simple. Most days, it's a handful of nuts, almonds, cashews, walnuts, or a small serving of pumpkin seeds. Sometimes I'll have a little hummus with carrot sticks, celery, or some whole grain crackers. Now, full honesty, I used to be a huge potato chip guy. I could walk into the house and reach straight into the chip bag without thinking twice. But over time, I realized how that extra sodium was messing with my blood pressure and overall energy levels. So I made the switch. Nuts and hummus don't give me that same salty crunch, but they also don't give me the regret. And the science backs it up. People who eat unsalted nuts regularly tend to have better heart health, lower risk of metabolic disease, and even lower overall mortality. So that handful of almonds, it's not just a snack, it's an investment in long-term health. Now let's talk about dinner, which is honestly my favorite meal of the day. It's where I usually get a little more creative and take my time. Tonight we're making something simple but packed with flavor. Roasted salmon with garlic and lemon, a side of quinoa, and some quick spinach. Let me walk you through it. I start with fresh salmon fillets, lay them in a baking dish, and add just a few pats of butter. You can use regular butter or a plant-based alternative. Either works. Then I top it with crushed garlic, slices of lemon, and just a light sprinkle of salt. Pop it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how thick the fillets are. It's incredibly flavorful. My family loves it. Even after getting a bit tired of my older salmon recipes, this one always hits the spot. And if I have fresh herbs like parsley or dill, I'll add those on top for extra brightness. Alongside that, I serve quinoa, which is one of my favorite whole grains. It's a complete plant protein, low in sodium, and rich in fiber. The spinach comes together in a few minutes, just a splash of olive oil, a little garlic, and a quick toss in the pan. Now here's the thing. If you have advanced kidney disease, you may need to be cautious with meals like this. Salmon and spinach are both high in potassium, so you'd want to work with a dietitian to figure out what works best for you. But for me, As someone without kidney disease, this is a delicious, balanced meal that supports my heart health, brain health, and yes, kidney health. Some nights, we go completely meatless. That could mean black bean tacos with cabbage, slaw, and avocado, or maybe baked tofu with roasted vegetables. About 4 to 5 nights a week, we eat fish or lean meat. The rest is entirely plant-based. After dinner, I try to avoid late-night snacking. Not always perfect. Sometimes I reach for a scoop of ice cream. But most nights, I'm satisfied with a cup of herbal tea and a glass of water. And quick tip, we're mindful about our tea. We stock the pantry with teas that don't have microplastics in the bags. Just a small step, but it's one more way we try to take care of our health and the environment. So here's how I sum it up. Food is medicine. It doesn't have to be fancy or complicated. You don't need to follow a strict diet to take care of your kidneys. What you need is consistency, whole ingredients, and meals that taste so good you actually want to eat them again and again. Here's the full recap. Breakfast: whole grain English muffin with fruit and hemp hearts. Black coffee. Lunch: big fresh salad, veggies, chickpeas or lean protein, olive oil, lemon juice. Snack: nuts, hummus, fresh veggies. Dinner: roasted salmon, quinoa, spinach, or a meatless meal with beans or tofu. After dinner: herbal tea, water, maybe a small treat. At the end of the day, what you eat really does matter, not just for your kidneys, but for your heart, your brain, your blood pressure, and your overall energy. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight. But each small choice, adding more plants, cutting back on sodium, cooking more at home, brings you one step closer to better health. So whether you're living with kidney disease or just trying to eat smarter, I hope this video gave you some ideas you can use in your own kitchen. Your food can be simple, it can be flavorful, and it can absolutely support your health. Thanks again for being here. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might benefit. And if you've got questions, ideas, or even your own go-to healthy meals, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Take care of yourself and take care of your kidneys. See you next time.